Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Alien Investigations. I am your host Stephen, and we have a very special guest in our midst. Joining me, all the way from Oregon, and one half of the esteemed YouTube channel, Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Perrine.
Hello.
Take a bow, good sir. By the way, I did pronounce your last name correctly, didn't I?
You know, there's about 15 different ways you can say it, yeah, that's the common. I like to say it as a Perrine. It kind of sounds fancy, you know.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like a fancy bottled water or something.
Yeah.
It's sardine juice, half a dozen lemons, and the water from a snow globe. It's not Evian, but
you go ahead and drink it.
No, Mulder.
So Mike and I are going to be squaring off with our beloved pastime, the X-Files Collectible Card Game, and we're going to be using cards found in the Premier Edition, the Truth Is Out There Edition, the 1013 expansion, and Mike, did you include any promos in your deck?
I do. I have, I do have a few promos, yeah.
Excellent. Same here, so with any luck, we'll be seeing a few of them. So, Mike, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to your team that's going to be going toe-to-toe with mine.
Yeah, so as you guys can probably see from now, I do rock an alien investigation / evidence collection themed deck. So we've got Box, promo, Agent Henderson. You can't have a team without Kresge, in my opinion, and especially not
Is that a signed Kresge?
Yeah, not an autographed Kresge, because that would just be stupid.
And plus, you didn't want to brag and all that. You know.
If you knew how many he signed, so many, because like every deck or every pack you buy in 1013 was like Kresge. We sent him all. I told him, I was like, yeah, you can keep like half of them, and he's like, no, I just kept like 2 or 3. I signed the rest for you. And I was like, what? And he sent us like a stack of like 50 cards. I'm like, okay, like, so if you don't have a signed Kresge card, please, like, send me a message. I will gladly put one in an envelope and send it your way. Agent Fox Mulder, this is the updated one that our friend Dax made, where it was just kind of older.
Is that the one where his No, that's not the one where his observation is.
No. I wouldn't want to change that. And then Albert Holstein, which is just, he's such an amazing card. And Dax was actually lucky enough to get his autograph, the actor's autograph, before he passed, quite a few years ago, actually. So yeah, rocking the Alien Investigation Evidence Collection team. What do you got over there?
So I too am rocking an Alien Investigation team, though it's primarily coming from Agent Fox Mulder. However, he's got a little bit of Alien Investigation to pad the site prerequisite with Dr. Charles Burke, but he's also got some support coming from Clyde Brookman, Agent Fred Nemhauser, and last but not least, Detective Manners. Let's get this party started, good sir. As far as my team's res is concerned, Mulder has 2, however, his 2 res will be used to purchase cards every turn. Charles Burke has 1, Clyde Brookman has 1, Nemhauser has 1, and Detective Manners has 0. So of that 5, I think I'm just going to draw the 2 for Mulder, and then add the remaining 3 to the resource pool, which takes it up to 8.
All right.
Pass it to you, sir.
Before I sell anything, I'm going to play Rejuvenating Caves.
Ah, good card. Very good card. Go ahead and read that effect for the audience who may not be aware.
Yeah, play this card next to the X-File you've chosen. Place 10 tokens on the card beginning on your opponent's next turn. You may take 2 tokens from this card and place them in your conspiracy pool. The tokens then become conspiracy tokens. When all counters have been removed, discard this card. Then I'm going to sell a bunch of cards. You ready?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Let's see here. Dead Horse Alaska for 1. Nurse Owens for 6. 7, 8, 9, warning from the LOA, 10, 11, 12, 13 for USGS, and the Thinker for 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I'll sell all those for 18.
Nice.
Puts me at 21. All right, and then I'll pay 3 and go to 19 and play a mulligan. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're good to go.
My agents are not in need of healing, so we'll brush past the healing phase and go right to requisition. I do have one equipment card that I'm going to requisition to the team, and it's the gas chromatograph, which agents equipped with the gas chromatograph have access to the field office crime lab, which according to Dave Frank is just fluff text. However, the important thing is that it adds 1 to the agent's sciences skill.
What caused that tremor?
There's been a lot of seismic activity lately in the northeast rift zone.
Yeah, with Treptos having destroyed all our instruments, we might even have learned something from it.
You feeling all right?
And I think I'm going to attach that to Fox Mulder, and that will cost me 2. So that takes my resource pool down from 8 to 6. And gosh, seeing as I drew that site, I'm thinking... I think I might just go ahead and call forth a witness now. It's early, but seeing what's in my hand, it might be a good idea to do that. So I'm going to use one of Detective Manners' 2 tokens, and I'll search through my bureau deck for any witness and add it to my hand. You know who I'm bringing out, right?
Yeah, I hope you're bringing out Mr. Kevin Morris.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Because, again, great minds think alike, so...
Hey!
All right, so Mr. Kevin Morris will be joining the team for the low cost of 3, and that will take my resource pool down from 6 to 3. Now that we've got Kevin on our team, we're going to be heading into the deployment phase, and I'm going to be sending everyone out to the field. Everyone has dutifully completed all of their paperwork and has thus been awarded with some outdoors time.
Nice.
And so...
They call that the yard.
Yeah. And so we'll be...
I should clarify, I haven't been to prison.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't know about that.
I just realized, like, how does he know that? Like, I'm not, no, just... I watch...
Shifty eyes.
I watch, yeah, right. I watch TV, I haven't been to prison.
Yeah, all of our knowledge of prison comes strictly from prison movies.
Right?
So we're going to be sending the team to 2 sites, potentially. The first one is Miller's Grove, Massachusetts, which is a mono site, Mike, with the keywords alien investigation and results.
What's going on? What do you see?
I'm in a house. It's apparently empty.
What does the place look like?
It's a typical 2-story suburban house. Nice big living room, sparsely furnished. Nice carpets, fireplace. Nice kitchen. Modern appliances. Moving walls.
Moving walls?
Yeah. They're rippling. Oh! Cockroaches!
What?
Cockroaches! They're everywhere. I'm surrounded.
Mulder, you've got to get out of there right now.
The other site is Newark, New Jersey, which has the keywords evidence collection and method, both mono sites. I'm going to be using 2 of Mulder's 3 tokens to pay for those sites. And Mr. Kevin Morris will be adding 1 to my resource pool because Miller's Grove has the keyword alien investigation. And I'll be adding another 1 because Newark, New Jersey has the keyword evidence collection. So that will take my resource pool up to 5. Thank you very much, Kevin. You are already paying off. That's why I brought him out, because I'm like, I've got 2 sites that he can actually pay for, so I was like, you know what, let's get him out.
I have no face-down bluffs. You can assign your teams.
Oh, sweet. All right, well, that bodes well. Because I was figuring I was going to have to send him just to 1, depending on which bluff you laid down. So I won't have to apply that. Maybe I'll just send him to both.
Yeah.
All right, so in that case, I'm feeling a little more confident. What say we send Mulder... Granted, you could just be playing the bluff face up, so there's that. So we'll take a shot. Let's send Mulder and Burke to Miller's Grove, and we'll be sending the rest of the team to Newark, New Jersey.
So Bruckman, Manners, and Nimhauser?
Yep.
I gotta ask, how much science do they have?
Oh, you gotta ask that question, right? Yeah. Between them, well, I'm afraid they're a bit lacking on that. Ah, there's that card. Wouldn't be a game with Mike Perrine without unexplainable time loss. However, Mike, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to counter that with no one so paranoid, and that, if played, will allow me to gain one of the following effects: add 1 to computer skill, negates 1 event, or discard 1 bluff attached to the site. In this situation, I don't know, that as much as I like that computer skill,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna have to go with the negate event portion of that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and counter that when you're ready. So go ahead.
Oh boy, here we go. Let me pay 0 for that. So make my resource pool down to nothing. And what do you got?
Cigarette smoking man
strikes.
Change any keyword to any other keyword on a card played by your opponent. So with the no one's so paranoid, I'll change one of those keywords to healing.
Good old Kresge.
And use Kresge's token to negate that card.
And that will burn the lone gunman, as well as my investigating team, not at one site, but at both sites. Well played on that, and you still have a lot of conspiracy points to go around, too.
Indeed. All right.
Nicely done. What I should have done was use Brookman's token, but I did forget about that.
Ah, yes. All right, so instantly my turn.
Instantly.
So draw a free card here. And let's see, I've got Box for 1, Agent Henderson for 1, Kresge for, let's see, that looks like a, what is that number? Oh yeah, 0. 1 for Holstein, and then 2 draws for Mulder. So I'll go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, which puts me at 8. And 2 for Mulder. I think, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and draw just the 2 for Mulder, and I'm not going to purchase any further cards. And you, sir, may go ahead and buy and sell at your leisure.
Thank you so much. I just have 2 cards to sell. Misclassified Case for 5. And Hack into Government Files for 5. So, yeah, no, it's not too shabby. I think of that 10... I think I'm going to add 4 to my conspiracy pool, and the remaining 6 I'll use to purchase cards.
Alright.
Give me a sizable hand to work with here.
Well, I think, as it's so fitting, I have no agents to heal, no equipment to assign, so I'm going to move all my agents into the field. And we're going to go to, ironically enough, coastal Northwest Oregon.
Which, funny enough, is where you are right now.
That's weird! That's weird.
You should have just used the card that Dax sent you.
The Mike and Matt.
That's evidence collection. Never mind. It's
actually, well, no. Believe it or not, I actually took that out of my deck because it's not an official card. So I do actually leave this in my deck normally, but since we're not playing with unofficial cards, I had to take it out. So.
It's a nice little one to have, a little memento of like, yep, that's our studio, the old studio, mind you.
All right, you see that one? I'll just give a little preview of that one.
Oh, is that the vending machine bomb? Yeah, you had that one in a previous image before, and I think it was Dave Peace who spotted that. I was like, what's that vending machine bomb? I was like, well, that can only be from the movie, so wonder if you got more from the movie where that came from.
Perhaps there's an announcement coming soon. You never know.
Let's see. Let me see if I can answer that with a bluff or 2. I think I'm going to hit you with 2 bluffs. Intimidating. I've been practicing my poker face for just this occasion.
Well, I was gonna save this card, but I just kind of want to check it out. So I'm going to go from 8 to 4 and play 1 breath.
What? Oh, I know what you're getting.
Play this card to search through your bureau deck and add any one event card to your hand. Show your opponent which card you've added and shuffle your deck. So, am I good to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I know exactly which one is coming forth.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do. I do, because it's a staple in mine. Little hint, it starts with an A.
Oh, man, it's in the back half, too. Oof. Good thing I needed that.
Usually.
And, yeah, there we go.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Good old alien discretion. So you're going to pay to knock out both of them, right? Not just one?
Oh, I didn't say that. Here's the thing about alien discretion. Play on a team about to investigate a site with alien investigation as a prerequisite. Discard all cards assigned as bluff cards at that site. X equals the number of cards assigned to the site. So, I am going to go ahead and take everyone to the site. Show your bluffs.
All right. So, the first one is Nasty Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Paul Mosinger.
So, Nasty Surprise, that just adds some conspiracy tokens to your thing, right?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. And then Paul Mosinger's. It's been a long time since I've seen that card. Remind me of its effects. Since
I knew I was going to be coming in to square off with an alien investigation deck, I figured this one was a worthwhile inclusion. The advanced version of Paul Mosinger means I can pay the listed cost where X equals the number of conspiracy points paid to gain the desired modifier to 1 of the following skills: alien investigation, observation, or subterfuge. Which I could pay to pay 1 to bring it down, bring your skill check down by 1, pay 3 to bring it down by 2, pay 5 to bring it down by 3, and 9 actually to bring it down -4.
So what are you going to bring it down to? I'm gonna make you spend. I'm gonna make you spend your money first. You know how that's how this works.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to not pay for Paul Mosinger. I think I'll just decide to discard it instead. Consider it a true bluff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'll go ahead and pay, if there's no objection, I'll just go ahead and pay the 2 for the Nasty Surprise.
Yeah, you get 3, right?
Yeah, because it was face down, I would get 3. Yep.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, go nuts.
Yeah, go for it. I'll just bring my conspiracy pool up from 9 to 12.
Go for it. Do your worst!
Oh, I intend to. And I'm going to play the Mailman for the full cost, face up. Play this card to allow you to move 1 game effect token from any one card to another immediately. This may not take a card above the normal amount of tokens allowed. And much as I want to take one of Mulder's site tokens, I'm really, really liking the shimmer on Hostines.
Yeah, where are you going to put it?
I'm going to take it from Hostine and give it to Mulder since I spent 2 of his 3 in the previous round.
We have enough evidence to place you at each of the crime scenes. In addition to accessory to murder, you're looking at conspiracy, breaking and entering, commission of a felony on federal property.
Can you get a cigarette? No.
We know you weren't acting alone, Quentin. We know you had an accomplice.
How did he do it, Quentin? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
How did he get past the guard? How did he kill him? Trevor was only 8 years old.
I don't know. I didn't kill anybody. I'm just the mailman.
What does that mean, you're just a mailman?
Rappalo's mailman.
Okay.
And that will certainly come in handy as I try to recoup the paid tokens from that unsuccessful investigation in the previous round. So all is not lost. So I'm going to take 4 from my conspiracy pool, and that takes it down to 8. But the bright side is your team is still in this. You've got everyone there. Everyone's healthy. Nothing to currently stop them. Are there any cards you'd like to play at this point?
No, bro.
You pass it back?
Yeah, do you gotta do.
Alright. I'm going to play Computer Access Denied for 2 to force an opponent to make a Computer Force skill check, or they will be unable to complete the skill check.
Yeah. So I don't have a single computer with all of them. So yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my hand. Your turn, sir.
We'll pass it back to me, and I will draw my free card to begin the turn.
I'll take 2 from Rejuvenating the Cave, which puts me at 18.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And I just drew Friend in the FBI from that free card, so I'm going to just go ahead and pay that now. Which Friend in the FBI, much like the Rejuvenating Caves that Mike played in the previous round, will allow me to place 10 tokens on this card during your briefing phase. You may take up to 2 tokens from this card and place them in your resource pool. The tokens become resource tokens. When all tokens have been removed, discard this card. And I'm just going to add 8 instead of 10. And I'm going to use the 2 of the 10 to pay for this lovely, lovely card. I think what I'm going to do is of the 3 that Burke, Bruckman, and Nemhauser generate, I need at least enough to... Well, Mulder can pay for a site, so there's that. Alright, with that, I'll add 2 to the resource pool, and I'll get 3 cards. Let's see. That proved to be a smart move. I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah, I'll sell Smoke and Mirrors for 5 and USGS for 4. And it gives me another 9 to 18 to put me at 27. I'm going to draw 3 and go to 24.
I think Bruckman is going to be the only one that gets me out of this round. So let's... Are you done? You're done selling and all that?
Yeah, I'm done buying and selling, buying, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to brush past the healing phase again because right now my agents have passed all their physicals with flying colors.
Nice.
We're going to head into the requisition phase, of which even if I had some equipment, I couldn't afford to divvy it out at this point. As we go into deployment,
well, they're on the field,
we'll be keeping the team deployed in the field as they are. And before we drop a site card down on the mat, I'm going to use Clyde Bruckman's token to remove and take a look at that hand of yours. And one of the cards in your hand will be removed from the game.
Removed from the game?
Hopefully I'm not disappointed because I should have done that in the last round because that would have worked out very well. But hopefully you're sitting on at least something decent. You're going to be like, I have all resource cards.
Well, they pretty much are.
Go figure.
So I've got Alien Discretion.
Yep.
Too Close to the Truth.
Ooh. Well, I think I know which one I'm removing now.
Counterintelligence Measures.
That would hurt.
Evasive Maneuvers.
Okay.
This is a good one here. Striker's Cove.
Yeah.
That's red amazing. A Friend from the FBI.
All right.
And One Breath.
One Breath, which you already used one of those 2, and man, that came in real handy. Well, is that the one that gives you my conspiracy pool?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it trades.
Trades.
Yeah,
oh, so currently, how much do you have in your conspiracy pool right now?
124.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'll leave you that card right there.
I figured you might, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's a great card to play. If only there was a card to be like, force your opponent to play this card against their will.
I know, right?
Maybe I'll have to do that for a future expansion right there. Right. Well, I mean, counterintelligence is the one that could really, hurt for this round. So I think we'll use it to remove that one from the game, thus preventing you from getting a question on the back of mine should I prove successful in the forthcoming investigation. Which, judging from that hand, doesn't look like there's going to be much in the way to stop me. Which is a big whew, because I don't have much in the way of points to pay for much. Alright, so for case assignment, we're going to be sending the team to Farmington, New Mexico, which is a multi-site mic with the keywords motive, method, alien investigation, and computer.
Over here. It's a box car. Refrigeration car.
my ears did just hear the magic word alien investigation, which means Kevin Morris will be adding 1 to my resource pool. And I think what I'll do is, do I want to have Mulder pay for that or have Kevin pay for it? You know what? I'll just use the one that I generated from Kevin to pay for that site, that multi-site. So, this is the part where I yield to any bluffs you have, of which you do have 1. If you felt so inclined to play it, please play it. Please play it. No, not chomping up a bit. I asked nicely.
What I am going to do is I am going to play 1 breath for 4.
Yeah, I got to get you something out of there.
And but here's the thing, I don't know. I'm maybe I'll just get something for me.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know,
it's got to be an event card. Yeah,
and you're right. It has to be an event card, and I do have to. I think I have to show it to you, right? Show your opponent. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I don't know. I just. You know, kind of
another unexplainable time loss, because I know you wouldn't just put 1 in your deck. You probably put 2.
That's the limit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And why would you only put 1 in your deck when you can have 2 unexplainable time losses?
I'm gonna go ahead and pull a deep throat.
Ah, that's a good one. I just usually pitch him for CP now because it's like, you know what? I don't want to win on that. As fun as it is.
So I have no bluffs, and you know the rest of my hand. So
oh no, you have a bluff. You have a bluff. I'm certain of it.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I double checked. I didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, so no bluffs here, and I'm not going to be playing anything else for the remainder of this turn. So feel free to investigate at your leisure. Well,
thank you kindly. Well, we certainly have more than enough alien investigation to make this site. Thank you to Mulder and Burke. So with that, I have been awarded a motive or a method question, and where's my checklist? Okay, it's right here. I don't know, I think we'll go with method to start this one. Mike, by any chance, is your X-Files method violence?
'Tis not.
So even if you win, you cannot say this was, in Mortal Kombat terms, a flawless
victory. I used to build arcade machines for people, like, and I would always test them with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. And I would just be in my garage for hours and hours playing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. God, I love that game.
I'll just go ahead and play 1 handy-dandy card that I drew. Alien Technology, which thankfully only costs 2.
Yeah.
Because that zeroes out my resource pool for the 2nd time in this game.
Yeah.
So, Alien Technology, one of the sweet, sweet promo cards, is played after one of your teams successfully investigates a site with alien investigation or bureaucracy skill check as a prerequisite. Place this card in your bureau, discard this card to negate 1 alien or government adversary.
Nice.
Let's head into debriefing now. I am sitting on a total of 7 cards, and I'm inclined to keep
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
6 cards.
All right. So I'm going to draw a card and immediately play Friend in the FBI. So I'll put 8 on that, and that puts 2 more on my freaking thing. And yeah, that's
it's nice that you have
so nice.
Rejuvenating Caves and Friend in the FBI out in the same game.
Well, Matt and I used to play it. If you could have 2 on the field, so you could have 2 Friend in the FBI's or 2 Rejuvenating Caves.
But you can't. You can't.
No, well, you're not allowed to have any more than 1 of the same card in play at any given time.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I usually know that like to be the case, like when I think like equipment cards or something like that. I was like, yeah, you can't have 2 of those. But yeah, I guess that does extend to other cards as well.
Yeah. All right, so I'll take 1, 2, and 3 for Holstein, Box, and Henderson, which puts me at 9, and 2 more for Mulder. 1, 2, and go ahead and buy and sell as you see fit.
Well, I do have, 1 card to sell? Yeah, I only got 1 decent card to give away. And that will be the shotgun for 6. Let's see, of the 6, I think I'm going to just add 2 to the conspiracy pool and draw 4. Just in case I need something good. Alright, back to you, sir.
I'm going to keep my team in the field. And we're going to go to a site here. Strikers Cove. You knew I had this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidence collection for affiliation.
Yeah, the most scenic of the sites. You know, just close up of Mulder's face. You know, because that's a site.
Tracking the killer. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, at least they had a map on the image. It's like here, it's just like, we're just going to put a close-up of Mulder's face and call it Strikers Cove in Georgia. I was like, okay, that works.
I blame Dave Frank.
Oh, I mean, if you're going to blame anyone, it might as well be Dave Frank for that. Because he was there. He was there at the time when that expansion came out. So, yeah, very possible.
I forgot to pay for the site. Mulder is going to pay for that.
Mulder's good for it. He's got 2 more where that came from.
Yeah.
You got to use those tokens at some point.
I know, right?
I'm still sitting on 2 just like you because thanks to, you know, your Albert hosting and all that. So, thanks, hosting. So now that you paid for this site, I guess it's that time in the game where I do assign bluffs. But you know what? I don't have any to assign, so let's cruise into your investigation phase.
All right, they're all going.
They're all going, huh?
Yeah.
All right, they are all in, huh? And that is evidence collection and affiliation, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correctamundo.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So Box has 2, Henderson has 3, Kresge, yep, Mulder 2. So.
Yeah, I think you got strength in numbers, so I'm gonna have to go an alternate route. And once again, bypass that sweet, sweet alien discretion on which you're sitting upon and play Detective Thompson for the full cost of 3. Which will whoops, I meant to go the opposite direction, so that's going to take my conspiracy pool down from 8 to 5, because once again, we're playing him face up, and that's going to change your site prerequisite to bureaucracy 3.
Any suspects yet, Detective?
I don't work for you, sir. And unless you hear different from the Attorney General, this case is a local matter.
Agent Mulder, we should go.
There's no need to get bent out of shape.
On the contrary, I think I've been exceedingly polite.
All right, well, I can't make that, so that's...
Oh, you know what? I get to generate, because that's evidence collection. Thank you, Kevin Morris.
Nice.
I thank you very much for that. And I thank you for playing that lovely, lovely evidence collection shot, which showcases Mulder's, you know, best, you know, profile shot right there.
Yeah. I will, however, play that Deep Throat.
Oh, my kingdom for deny everything. It's too costly. I couldn't afford that anyway, even if I wanted to. All right. Actually, I don't even know what card I drew, so let me check here. All right, you're asking affiliation, right?
I can ask whatever I want.
Oh yeah, it's Deep Throat. That's right. All right. But you're going to go affiliation anyway.
No, I am, however, going to ask if your result is death.
Oh, yes. Let me actually now I have to check because I just figured you were going to go affiliation on me. You know what? Fortune smiles, for it is death.
It is death.
Except for the person who meets with the result of my particular X-File. Not lucky on them, but lucky for you.
Lucky for me, that is very good.
Well done.
And I have 7 in my hand, and I am Dunskies.
All right. 1 card must go. I think I'll discard the walk. That's the one I was tempted to play. It's affiliation, but I was like, even if I subtract 1 from all of your team, it's still enough to beat him. All right, so the walk is out, and that leaves me with 7, and I pass it to you, sir. Or you're passing. Wait,
yeah,
no, you're passing it
I'm passing it to you.
Oh no, yeah, I actually do want a turn. Forget it, and we'll pass it back to me. I will draw my free card to begin the turn before I decide.
You know, my turn now.
What's that?
I said I just don't get my turn now.
No,
you pass it to me, and I just don't get it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take 2 from friend in the FBI. Let's bring that very depleted pool up from 1 to 3. Thank gosh, because I need some resources here. It's like the freaking Death Valley over here in my resource pool. All right, so from the 2, I got Mulder's 2. I thinking maybe Mulder's 2 plus 1, and then add 2 to the resource pool. which brings it up to 5. Sell as you wish.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Well, that just brought an extra bead of sweat to my forehead. He's staying, as you know, in what, poker? Oh boy! All right, that makes me just a little nervous, just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna once again cruise past the healing phase because my team is all in top health, and I don't even have. Yep, I don't have any equipment to requisition, so no requisition phase either. Deployment, however, we're going to be keeping the team as they are, deployed in the field, strength in numbers. For case assignment, we're going to be sending the team to Los Angeles, California, which is a multi-site, Mike, with the keywords affiliation, method, occult investigation, and evidence collection. And once again, Kevin Morris will be adding... Well, no, actually, Kevin's just going to be paying for it, 1-to-1. So Kevin pays for that lovely site, and I wait. Any bluffs you might have?
We're gonna go bluff 1 and bluff 2.
Alright, so we got 2 bluffs here. Well, oh boy. No guts, no glory, as they say. Let's head in.
We're heading in.
I'm gonna go with the evidence collection portion. We're gonna apply our evidence collection skills. As you know from crunching the numbers earlier, we have 8 evidence collection amongst my guys here.
All right. Well, I believe if I put the tokens down correctly, which I did not. I guess it doesn't really matter now, but
yeah, I guess it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me find the one. Well, whatever. This was supposed to be the first one. This was number 1.
Okay. So it was like I pulled this one first. All right. What's that?
So this is injured relative.
Injured relative.
Anyone agent your choice to go to the hospital immediately undamaged.
Okay, well, I guess whoever you send, I still... Wait, do I still have enough? Oh, no, it's 5. So if you do send... Brookman, I come up a little short on that. Yeah. So, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do, because he's still got that other one. That one could be even more devastating. Alright, go ahead and pay for that one. I'll let you... Yeah,
good call.
I assume Brookman's heading to the hospital undamaged, yes?
That's correct.
You sure you don't want to send Manners? Because he does have a sick aunt over there that he, very much wouldn't mind saying hello to. Bring her some followers.
No thanks, Johnny Fairplay.
Oh, okay. Alright, what's the other one you got there?
Oh, you wanna... Oh, we're doing that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Let's see the other one.
Oubliette.
Oh, oubliette. Well, I do have Langley for that. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
Check it out, Mulder. I had breakfast with the guy who shot John F. Kennedy.
Is that so?
Old dude now, but yeah. Says he was dressed as a cop on the grassy knoll.
We're gonna Langley that oubliette.
Langley the oubliette, yep.
Which takes my resource pool down from 5 to 3. And I am still, I am a little shy on the evidence collection. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Manners as last token and pray that I actually do have a witness in here that adds to... I don't know if I do, honestly. So I could be actually burning...
evidence collection?
I don't know. I may not have. Oh, no. I should have gone occult. Yeah. I think I am screwed on this one.
But hey, at least you get to grab any witness, right?
Yeah, I could grab another witness and just pitch him for CP in the...
Yep.
Well, you got me on that one, Mike. Job well done. Alright, so we'll discard Los Angeles, California, and let's head into debriefing. Do you have any other cards you'd like to play?
Nope, 5 cards.
Alright, good too.
Henderson does not have 7 tokens. Let's go for 1.
What's that?
Oh, I set my cards down and it changed Henderson's token from 1 to 7. I was like, that's not right.
Alright. Well, let's pass it back to you then.
Alright, free card.
Free card.
Well, let's go 1, 2, 3. Puts me at 7. And we'll go 2 for Mulder. And I'll take 2 for friend in the FBI. Puts me at 9.
Okay. I have 3 cards to sell. I'm gonna sell the White Buffalo for 4, Near-Death Experience for 4, and Deep Throat for 5. And that is a total. When you get to double-digit numbers, then I start sweating the math. So that's 13 between the 3 cards. Of that 13, I'm going to buy 4 cards, and then that's going to leave the remaining 9 to go into the conspiracy pool. So that's going to take my conspiracy pool up to 14.
Okay, well, we're going to go to Lake Okeechobee. Alien investigation, motive site. Better take your Kevin Morris point there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
No, I got nothing but love for you, Stephen.
Nothing but love, yes. Thank you so very much. The alien investigation and motive. Okay, well, yeah, the bulk of that is going to be coming from Mulder. Okay, well, I've been looking forward to playing this one for a while. We're going to hit you with an abduction, which, like I said, I don't get to play very often because most of my teams aren't strong in alien investigations, so they tend to not play those sites. So I'm going to take my conspiracy pool down from 14 to 8.
What are the keywords on that?
Adversary, alien, and phenomena. So if you're sitting on some hell money, you can certainly burn me with that one. Are you seriously sitting on hell money?
No.
Oh, I know you had evasive maneuvers, but that's
non-phenomena. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will rock an X though.
It would have been nice to send Mulder to the bottom of that pile. Alright, so that one's out. Yeah, alright, we're going to do this. Play Car Troubles for the full cost, face up, so again, bypassing that Alien Discretion card of yours. Plan a team of 3 or more agents moving to the same site. The team may only send 2 to that site. Your choice, Mike. And any extra agents remain in the team, but may not contribute their skills to any checks this turn. In addition, playing this card will prevent the use of the evasive maneuvers card by this team this turn. So pick your 2 agents. Who's going to that site?
Mulder and Holstein.
Mulder and Holstein are going, huh? And between them, they certainly have enough alien investigation to make that skill check.
Oh man, I see what you did there.
Yep. Time's up in more ways than one, because unexplainable time loss is about to come back to bite you, my friend, and that's going to bottom out my conspiracy pool altogether.
All right, man, it's your turn. I'm going to take my 2 for rejuvenating caves.
All right,
and go to 10.
All right, free card, and that is okay. Cool, a site, and.
You're just gonna tell me all your cards now? Is that what's happening?
Well, you're about to see it anyway. It's a site card, so you're gonna see it. Why wouldn't I?
All right.
So, of the res, which again I'm sitting on 4, which isn't too bad, but thanks to friend in the FBI, it's gonna put me up to 6. So, with Mulder's 2, I'm going to. Oh, and Brookman's in the hospital actually, so I'm only gonna get the res from. Ah! That's terrifying.
He is terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, especially up close. I think I see the the hellfire burning in his eyes.
Oh yeah, they'll get you, bro.
Alright, so since Brookman's in the hospital, I'm only going to have 2 res coming from Burke and Nemhauser. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mulder's 2, and I'm going to add 2 to the pool for Burke and Nemhauser.
Well, hold on. Brookman comes out of the hospital, bro.
Yeah, but he's in the hospital during briefing, so he doesn't doesn't come out to deployment.
Oh, well, not till deployment, yeah, but you can move him wherever you want.
Yeah, during deployment, right? But not during briefing. Yeah. So he doesn't he's not able to contribute his res for just this.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you selling?
I haven't even looked. I'm gonna sell Friend in the FBI and Evasive Maneuvers for 6.
Oh, that does hurt. I felt that from here.
Puts me at 16. I'll go to 13 and draw 3.
Okay, so healing. Brookman's in the hospital, but he's in good health. So no healing. Let's head into requisition, and yeah, I'm not sitting on any equipment, so brushing past that. Deployment. I'm going to send Brookman back out to the field, so he rejoins the team. They are back to full strength. And for case assignment, yeah, I'm going to hit you with that sight that I just flung at myself just a moment ago. We're going to send the team to Arecibo, Puerto Rico.
We wanted to listen. On October 12, 1992, NASA initiated the High-Resolution Microwave Survey, a decade-long search by radio telescope scanning 10 million frequencies for any transmission by extraterrestrial intelligence. Less than 1 year later, first-term Nevada Senator Richard Bryan successfully championed an amendment which terminated the project.
And for added measure, we're also going to send the team to Olympic National Forest. So Arecibo, Puerto Rico, Mike, is a multi-site with the keywords affiliation and method, alien investigation, and computer. Meanwhile, Olympic National Forest is also evidence collection with a result question, should it be successful. And Kevin Morris is going to be generating 2 because both of them have keywords that he generates res for. So the only thing I'm going to be paying for those sites is 1. So that's going to take my resource pool down from 8 to 7.
I have a bluff for Arecibo.
1 bluff for Arecibo.
Yeah, and let's go bluff for Olympic National Forest for number 2.
In that case, we're going to send everyone to Arecibo, Puerto Rico. Olympic is going to be set off to the side. So everyone is contributing to Arecibo, Puerto Rico, although Mulder and Burke are the only ones with the actual alien investigation. Because, yeah, why go for the computer skill if I can go for the alien?
Sure.
Alright, and I'm going to play good old alien discretion to pay 2 to negate that bluff that's at that site. Which was, by the way, what was that bluff you put on there? Was it true bluff or actual bluff?
Hold on. Holy shit. Sorry.
No, that's alright. No, you're good. I think also for good measure, I'm going to go ahead and just play Good Fortune while I'm at it. Once this card is played, only the investigating player may play events while investigating the site, except for events which would negate this card. So I'm going to take my...
had it on the table!
Just in the nick of time, too. Another Clyde Brookman comes through in another way.
Oh, well, no. I had alien experimentation on the table already before you played Good Fortune.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did.
I'll take it. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah,
so
I had it on the table, and then I pulled it back. I was like, wait, what is he doing? But it was already on the table.
Oh, that's all right. Okay,
yeah.
You get that. So alien discretion is negated. All right, so that goes back. So now, well, we're still heading in. Let's see what that bluff is. Oh gosh, this is another oubliette.
No. It might be a final choice, though.
Final choice. Ouch.
I think there's no question but that we live in an inhabited universe that has life all over it.
By finding out what the other planets are like, by finding out whether there are civilizations on planets of other stars, we reestablish a meaningful context for ourselves.
I don't think we should wait until the encounter occurs, but that we should do all in our power to prepare ourselves for it.
That hurts.
That drops me in goose eggs.
Let's hear the keywords from that. I know it says bluff, but does it have any other keywords by chance?
Bluff, government resource.
Damn it.
Okay. You let me read it?
Yeah, go for it.
Play this card to immediately move one opposing agent to the hospital. Place this card beneath the agent and place 5 tokens on the agent, or 7 tokens if played on Agent Mulder. Remove a token during the agent's healing phase. When all tokens have been removed, discard this card. The agent may leave the hospital when all tokens have been removed. So obviously I'm going to put it on Mulder.
Well, obviously. However, I thank you for reading all that text for our fine audience.
What do you got?
What do I got? I got an Erlenmeyer flask. That's going to negate any card played on a team during a bureaucracy or alien investigation skill check. And because that card has alien investigation as a keyword, I will be deducting 1 from that cost of 4. So it's going to, thanks to Mr. Kevin Morris, so that's going to keep my resource pool down from 5 to 2. Once again, slim pickings in my resource pool. I'm having to throw out all the stops just to get through these investigations. But you got anything else for me?
No, I'm a goose eggs, man. Ask away.
Oh man, I'm really having to work for this. You are not making it easy.
I ain't gonna make it easy, yeah.
Oh, I knew I was gonna have to go in with a solid deck otherwise. Okay, so let's make this question count. I get affiliation or method this time. Mike, by any chance, is your X-Files method subterfuge?
It is not.
Well, it thankfully scratched off 9 possibilities, but there's still quite a few X-Files remaining to choose from, which thus makes me disinclined to ask an identity question yet. Tempting as that might be.
Alright, free card. And 1, 2, 3 puts me at 9. Plus 2 for friendly FBI puts me at 11. Go to 10, draw 1 plus Mulder's 2 for a total of 3. 2, 3.
I'm not liking this one bit. Hopefully there's some good stuff to pull. Alright, well, I might as well sell Good Fortune since that failed to help me out in the last one. That's 2. I'm going to sell Dodge, combat card for 3. And, oh boy, this one's going to hurt. I sell Hell Money. So damn if you hit me with a Patnick at this point. Alright, so that is 4, 3, and 2. That's 9. How about 6? 6 to the conspiracy pool, which will take it up to 6. And I'll buy 3 cards.
Alright. I'm going to rock a blue plate special for 0.
Oh, go ahead and rock it. Yeah. What's it going to be?
I don't know.
Gotta be an RP card, be playable, and it is.
Coastal Northwest Oregon.
For the second time.
I'm gonna play, or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use Henderson's token to get a
motive site. Nice. Good old Henderson.
All right, so everybody's still in the field, and we're going ahead and play the alien investigation affiliation.
Yep.
And I get to play that for free. That's pretty sweet. And then I'm also going to use one of Mulder's tokens to play Alien Investigation Motive, the site that I got from Henderson, using one of Mulder's tokens.
Yep.
And
so that's 2 Kevin generates for those. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice. Thank you very much. Small blessings here and there. All right, I'll take what I can get. No bluffs.
All right, no bluffs. So box and where'd he go? He's all the way over there. All right, so there's what we got there. Henderson, Kresge, and Mulder are going to Lake Okeechobee, and Box and Holstein are going to coastal Northwest Oregon.
All right. Yeah, between them, that gives them enough. Well, there's not much I can do about the coastal Northwest Oregon, but I can hit your other site with the Manitou Stalks His Prey for a total of 6, which once again bottoms out my conspiracy pool. The Manitou, Mike, has the activator of motive site, of which Lake Okeechobee is, and it also has the keywords adversary, cult, and creature. And its game effect states, any agent wounded by the Manitou may not heal wounds until a healing card is successfully played on him.
Cool, so I'm going to go from 10
damn it.
to 6 and play another evasive maneuvers.
You had another evasive maneuvers on you.
What is your present location? Unit 50, go ahead.
Suspect now westbound has entered the shade of the shipworks off April Street. Unit 50 still in pursuit. Over.
All right, well, I got nothing now. You emptied out my conspiracy pool successfully once again. Bravo.
All right, so we're gonna go here first. We're gonna go affiliation. All
right. Affiliation is what you got.
Is your affiliation evolutionary?
It is not.
Okay.
And what is the motive? Let me check.
I'm gonna go from sorry, that's 16. 6 to 1. Play a deep throat.
I thought you could only have one in. Oh no, I guess that's tournament only, right?
That's Queequeg.
Oh, okay. All right. Which characteristic question you hit me with on that one?
Is your affiliation a cult?
It is not.
All right, now for a motive question.
Now for the motive.
We're going to have to cross a whole bunch of stuff off.
Oh, yeah, 3 questions. I would think so.
Is your motive ideology?
It is not.
I'm going to guess. I got
Go for it. I mean, it's 1 in 4 now.
Yeah, I got a 1 in 4 shot. Are you the Jersey Devil?
I am not.
All right.
Well, thankfully you don't have any bureaucracy on you to hit me with a blackmail, so that means I have been awarded a penalty question for which, gosh, you've asked so many questions, I don't, like, what am I even allowed at this point?
You get a motive question.
Yeah, I could go identity, but I feel like probably wiser to go motive because there's still so many to choose from on here.
You can always guess the identity, too, if you want.
Just, like I said, there's just so many. Yeah, looks like ideology is going to be the smart way to go. Mike, by any chance, is your X-Files motive ideology?
'Tis not.
Long game here. Long game. But yeah, you can breathe easy knowing that I still have about 8, 11, 15. So yeah. I'm not scratching them off as fast as I would like because the answers are all coming back no.
Yeah.
Yep, you've been there many times. You know what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, on the plus side, I have no more deep throats to worry about.
That's true. Yep.
And I'll draw my free... Or do you have any discards you need to do?
No, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good.
All right, same here. 6 on this end. So I'll draw my free card to begin a turn. And... Okay. So I get my 3 res from these guys, plus 2 for Mulder. I'm gonna buy 2 cards for Mulder. I'll get an extra 1, and I'll add 2 to the resource pool, and I'll take 2 more out of Friend in the FBI to take it up to 8. And I have 2 tokens remaining on Friend in the FBI at this point.
I'll take my 2 from Rejuvenating Caves, which puts me at 2 conspiracy.
I just now drew Rejuvenating Caves just now, which is like at this point. On the plus side, I did draw some hard evidence, so pay 2 for that to bring my pool up to 11. That helps a little bit.
You know what? I am actually going to sell the Erlenmeyer flask, and I'm going to sell a road trip for 5, for a total of 5.
Okay.
Which would put me at 7. I'm just going to go to 5 though, and I'm going to draw 2.
5 conspiracy points you're working with?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. In to facilitate a quick round here, you only drew 1 site, right?
Yep.
Play it for free. I can't do crap about it.
All right. Well, so it actually
play it. Ask away.
All right. Well, okay. We're brushing past healing and requisition, deployment, keeping them all deployed for my little phase counter that I have on my screen.
Yep.
So deployment, we're going to keep them all deployed as they are. Yeah, we'll keep them all deployed, even though only Mulder and Chuck will be contributing to this site, which is coastal Northwest Oregon, which has come up a few times. Yeah, it's a great site to visit. Yeah, and you are in the northwest portion of Oregon's coast, right?
So I live in wine country part time, and then I live in Tillamook, part time as well. So yeah, we're all Northwest Oregon over here. So.
Doesn't quite look like it does in the card though, right?
So that was actually taken, if I'm not mistaken, let me look here. That almost looks like that was taken in Seaside, Oregon, which is actually southeast of where I am. Definitely on the Oregon coast. Well, I mean, it could be Rockaway too, though. I don't know. I'd have to watch the pilot because I think they specifically went to like a very specific town, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
All right, so yeah, so it sounds like this is smooth sailing, so I better make this question count. So affiliation, Kevin Morris generates 1 because it's alien investigation once again. Thank you, Kevin. Mulder pays. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just use one of Mulder's tokens. I've got 1 left to spare. So, well, that takes us to the investigation phase, of which you have nothing to stop me. So let's make this affiliation question count. And since I haven't asked an affiliation, I've got all 5 affiliations to choose from here. It's like 4 for alien, 3 for government, 3 for evolutionary, 3 for primordial, and 2 for occult. So it's like if I say occult and you say yes, I'm like, well, then it's down to 2. But yeah. I feel like the odds are against that. The smart choice would be to go alien, which, you know, if you were Matt, I would definitely be going alien, but you're not Matt.
Right?
Yeah, because he's always alien for some reason. But, yeah, but you drew randomly. See, this is where big braining it doesn't help, because you drew random. You had to go random.
That thought was not lost on me when I chose randomly, my friend.
So it's a question of, if I say occult and it's yes, then it's like, well, I get a 50-50 shot. But the smart thing would be to say alien and scratch off 4. Well, screw it. Let's just do that. Mike, is by chance your X-Files affiliation occult?
No.
If I thought maybe go against the gut.
Dude, I've been there. David made me alphabetically. I got 6 cards. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think, let me just count real quick. Well, much as I've been holding on to her for most of the game, I'm going to get rid of Lula Phillips, because everything else I need to sell for some much-needed CP.
Alright, here we go.
This is going to be where I get to play the adversary, and it's like, I sold Lula Phillips.
So, for any of the FBI, I'll go to 2, and I'll take 5, which puts me at 6. And I will draw 2.
Okay, well, I really don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to have to do it. Selling Chester Bonaparte for 5 and 1 breath for 4. I know. I was like, this could be the one that makes or breaks this thing, but I don't know, because I don't know if what I'm hedging my bet on here is going to actually pay off. So of that 9, I'm going to buy 1 card and add the 8 to my conspiracy pool, which brings my conspiracy pool up to 8 from 0.
Well, everybody's out in the field, so it's rage. Box is going to pay for that one.
Yeah.
Alien Investigation 5, Evidence Collection 5, Dead Horse, Alaska, Affiliation and Result.
Yep. Head on in. All in, baby. So which one are you applying?
Alien Investigation.
Yeah, you got certainly enough of that between the three gentlemen there. Sans Kresge. He's not really a gentleman anyway. All right, well, ask away.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Is your affiliation government?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Boom.
So,
and I have exactly 8.
Yeah, I'll go from 6 to 3.
Ah, son of a bitch. Got Frohickey.
Oh yeah, I got Frohickey.
Damn it. First time I get to play Deny Everything and it gets Frohickey'd. So that's what I don't like about Deep Throat. Deep Throat can't be negated.
Yeah.
This card, which costs 3+, or 3+ what Deep Throat costs, that can be negated. Right. Well, one way or the other, you were bound to get that. So I guess that means I do have to answer. What was the question again?
Is your affiliation government?
It is not. But now you've got me down to 2 now, if I'm not mistaken.
I do.
As they say, no guts, no glory.
Are you Brother Martin?
Damn it, I am.
Yeah!
Well, and Mike is the victor. For I am. Brother Martin, Rogue Kindred. Job well done.
Nice.
Job well done. You have detected my X-File for a very, very successful win.
And if that hadn't happened, I mean, I had that next turn too. So.
Well, I mean, I had the sciences to back it up, actually, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you weren't split up anymore, huh? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and I had the gas chromatograph attached to Mulder, so yeah, I would have had that. I did have blue plate in my hand, but I was like, I was gonna wait to draw it next turn, which would have been surfing the net, but oh well. So if I were to guess, I mean, yeah, there were still so many possibilities.
So yeah, Matt and I do this thing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, what's that?
And you know, maybe you can pass this along or do this in your games too. Whenever one of us wins, we always give the person who lost 3 questions. They could be questions of any kind to guess their X-File. It's kind of fun. See if you can do it in the 3, you know.
And what happens one way or the other? Just bragging rights to be like, huh?
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I still won, but like maybe you can get it in 3. You have me down to this many. Let's see what you would have guessed. Let's see what you would have gone for. And you know, what do you think?
I think the first thing I want to do is go with the question I should have asked previously was, is your X-Files affiliation alien?
It is not.
Yeah, so a little less regret on that part.
Yeah.
All right, so that takes it down to 9. So I get 2 more questions.
Yeah.
Well, is your X-Files mode of control?
No.
See.
It's interesting though, because it forces you to kind of think about, well, is this the path that I would have gone down? Okay, it would have worked.
Probably, yeah.
You know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I will pass it along just because it's one of those what if scenarios.
Yeah, and now you get 1 more question, which you obviously want to ask the identity, right? See if you can get it.
Oh yeah, I kind of have to. But now I've only got it down to 5 if I scratched off correctly. So even with those 2 freebies, again, both of which were no. Damn it, David Peace was that one last time, and it turned out I lost. The first game I lost to David Peace was that sealed deck game, and he was Arthur Grable. So, is your X-File Arthur Grable?
Dude, that's awesome. I am Arthur Grable.
Well, Arthur Grable gets me twice. My 2 recent losses are both to Arthur freaking Grable. Fancy that. Out of the 5 possibilities. All right. Well, I gotta say, I really am grateful for availing your time for this game. This is so much fun. It's finally just like getting a chance to take on, you know, someone who has been. You've probably played more games in your lifetime than I probably can hope to play, because I had that 20-year gap where I had no one to play this game with.
Just with Matt.
Going down. What's that?
Just with Matt.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't something that my wife's like, ooh, can we play X-Files CCG? I'm like, no. But no, man, that's awesome. And this is the first game that I've actually played with somebody else via, you know, the interwebs or whatever. And it's awesome because, you know, when we did the tournament, we weren't playing. So this has been fun, man. We should keep this up and do it again. And I'd love to play anybody else, you know. I mean, obviously I live here part-time, live on the coast part-time, so my schedule's all hectic, but I'm glad we scheduled this and hooked this up. This has been fun, man. Oh, wow. I just looked at this. Holy crap. I have exactly one adversary in my deck.
Is it Patnick?
Nope.
Oh, Deadly Blur, which is fitting because it is an alien deck after all.
Which, fun fact, I actually successfully got Matt with that when we played last week for the first time ever. So, yeah,
really?
So I really don't play with adversaries.
I remember you played Deadly Blur in one of the games, but I guess I can't remember. Did he negate that?
The game that I played with him last week, no, I was able to.
No, it was like the one you recorded like last year. It was one.
Oh yeah, he probably. I'm gonna go blam, Deadly Blur, Deadly Blur. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
it's a blur, but deadly.
It is a Deadly Blur.
It is.
So Deadly Blur is really fun and advanced, but since we're just doing basic right now, I have to pick somebody. So basically, for me to investigate this, I need 4+ observation.
Yeah.
The only 2 agents together that can do that are these 2.
Oh.
So that means I'm going to have to send off Burke, and his equipment's going to get discarded.
Birdwatcher loses his stuff.
He got smacked by an owl. He thought it was an owl.
It wasn't. It was a Deadly Blur.
Hey,
Oh yeah, he probably stopped.
Must have. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember you playing it. I just don't remember what he did.
You know, the one adversary Matt gets me with the most is that Simon Farrow or whatever.
Oh yeah, Agent Believer. Because most of your team is like pretty much all believers except.
Yeah, and I mean he put it in the deck specifically to negate a lot of my sites, and it works great. So food for thought. The thing with Matt and I, the way that we play, is we've been playing at this point with our decks. They're really extremely balanced.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good game. So neither one of us has like thought about changing anything. Well, then what happened? And I'll show you right now. Matt added a card to his deck that just started pissing me off. Oh my god! And I was like,
more than red tape.
Yeah.
Oh, is it red tape? Oh,
yeah.
Figures.
Yeah. He started like freaking playing red tape. Like, okay, it's your turn. All right, sweet, red tape. And I'm like,
does he do it before you draw the free card?
Yes.
Yeah, that's you have to hit that right.
So it's literally gotten to the point. You remember Press Your Luck, the game show or whatever? I'm like opposite. I'm like, as soon as it's getting close to my turn, I have a card in my fingertips, right? And it'll literally come to this. Oh no, I got my card first. So,
damn. You know, that is a good card. I didn't put it in mine because it's like, I don't know. I think I just tend to avoid like the dick cards. My least favorite card is like Unexpected Call. I hate that card. It's like it's bad enough that it's free and then it just empties out my resource pool.
Yeah, I really only have the what is it, so Too Close to the Truth. I actually have 2 of those in my deck. Just because Matt likes to sell a bunch of stuff and get loaded up on conspiracy points. And he knows by now. He knows. I don't know why he doesn't understand, but he knows that when I play a bluff, it's a bluff. I probably in our entire gaming lifetime have maybe played 2 bluffs that weren't bluffs. You know? So... And he's like, oh,
he can usually take it to heart knowing that, but he still, he still goes in like, I'm gonna go in anyway, even though he knows you got something.
Well, what he does now is he sets, honestly, like, and I mean, not to, you know, give away all Matt's secrets or whatever, but
I want to play him at some point too.
Right? But like what he does now is every time, like if he's got 2 sites on the board and I put down bluffs, he's just like, okay, I'm just going to set both those aside. Okay, it's your turn. He'll get to the point where he's got like 6 or 7 sites that are sitting aside. And then to his, you know, advantage, all of a sudden he'll be like, I'm going to play an 𝐗-𝐅i𝐥e𝐬. And I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Okay, so that about wraps it up. Mike, I really can't thank you enough for availing yourself to throw down with me this evening. This was a lot of fun. I sure learned a lot about how I can refine my alien investigation deck, and so I thank you for that, sir, and I salute you.
Oh, definitely. It was awesome for me, too. I'm glad for the invite and the game in general. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Thanks for having me.
And this isn't going to be the last one because I am holding you to a rematch at some point. I want another chance to throw down. Try a different deck out, maybe a different team of agents, see if maybe I strike gold the next time. So let's do this again really soon, and then, yeah, we'll see if the outcome remains the same. Thanks again for joining us, and please tune in again for another edition of Alien Investigations.
Thank you, sir. Take care.